Hey guys, Jerry from Showtime Audio. Just wanted to show you some of the progress on Raul's 68 C10 and just wanted to show you the level that we go to. This is Hondo's amazing work, right? So this is the amplifier. As you can see, all the wires have ferrules, they're heat shrunk. We have the ferrules for the speaker wires. Everything is taped in this Tessa tape, secured. We have it, he has it mounted to this PVC mounting plate. And the cool thing about this is, so what will happen is this thing will go up in here and then it will bolt through the glove box. So there's 4 bolts that will secure the amp board, and therefore you won't be able to see anything, and we're not taking any space up in the cabin. But if we ever need to service it, we remove those 4 bolts, drop the whole assembly, and we can get to the gains for the amplifier, the epicenter micro, the JL Bluetooth audio streaming piece. So it's just a nice way to integrate everything into the vehicle and make it as super functional, but also a lot of really high-end, a lot of really good equipment. So another thing that we like to do on the classic vehicles is add a Bluetooth module as opposed to a radio. So many of the classic vehicles have a AM radio, maybe an AM FM radio. Some of them have an 8-track, a cassette deck, but nobody wants to change the aesthetic look of the vehicle, but they want much better sound. So by adding a Bluetooth module, we pair the phone directly to the Bluetooth module, and now your phone becomes the radio. So from your phone, you can play your Apple Music, Pandora, YouTube, Spotify, basically anything. Any music source you can play from your phone. So now you don't have to modify the dash, but you get the best possible audio quality that you can stream over to that Bluetooth module. And that Bluetooth module that we use has a 4-volt output. The reason the 4-volt output is important is because it helps to get better sound, less noise, and it's just way better than obviously a 1968 radio, or even an upgraded they have these radios that look like the old radios, but they're modern. The only thing is they don't have 4-volt outs, so the sound quality out of that radio is good, much better than the factory, but not as good as, let's say, a 4-volt output out of a Bluetooth streaming device. The other thing we did is we upgraded all the electrical, because the electrical was really bad. One of the major problems on a lot of these classic vehicles is they have really thin charging cables, really thin grounds. They were never designed to have a 1,000-watt stereo in them, right? They were never designed for any lighting, anything, right? It's basically, it needed to run a really basic inline motor or basic motor. So what we do is we upgraded all the charging cables to 4-gauge. And if you can see, everything that's a power now has red heat shrink, so there's no confusion. Everything that's a ground has black heat shrink. We upgraded the frame ground, so the frame ground is now 4-gauge, the block ground, which is also 4-gauge, and the body ground, which is 4-gauge. And then same thing for the power wire. And then we also have our circuit breaker right here on the side. So here's our circuit breaker. So it's mounted on the side, so it's kind of, you don't see it. If you need to disconnect the system, all you do is press that button, pops out the little leg, and now the system is completely disconnected from the vehicle. So you can troubleshoot it, service it, whatever. If you need to connect it back, lock that click back in place, and now you're back in business. But so there's a lot of things that go into doing a classic vehicle the right way, and ensuring that you're going to get the most performance out of your system and the most reliability out of it. So if you're interested in this or any of our other services, please give us a text at 773-489-7469. Thanks a lot for watching.